America was independent to immigrants for her settlements and prosperity. That part of America which had courage to the most of it advanced most rapidly in population, agriculture, and arts. James Madison. Define. Immigrants, the center of media and democracy in the section entitled Illegal Immigrants, Immigration, U.S., the source web website, and contain the following definition. Illegal immigration refers to migrants of people across national borders in which violates the immigration laws of the destined country. Observation 1. The mindset of most American citizens, in one that thinks of illegal immigrants as this lower set of humans, like the caste system in India. Even though illegal immigrants may not pay taxes at the moment, but with this plan, they will have people paying taxes and helping the economy all in one. The only way people will become citizens is if we allow them to become citizens. The only thing that is holding us back is the people of this nation. Even thought with today's policy, the government will drop the persons off in the country that they most likely have not even been to, but that's just how the government is. Observation 2. Another problem is how the government is going to know where the people are in the United States. There are bigger countries, but the government can't spend all its time looking for just a few people a day. There will be too much money to spend, plus the money will cost send back will be greater than if we can let them stay here. Also, when they stay, that gives the government more money to do whatever they want. Observation 3. The final problem is that the people in the volunteer for Border Patrol will most likely try to misuse their authority and could do something that will hurt them. And this is not the message that we must send about America. There are people in the world that actually enjoy hunting humans while doing Border Patrol. Plus, they won't even get trouble because because how are they going to know what happened? Finally, in my critic of the immigrant image of America, it is also important to know that we're not only a nation of immigrants, but we are some part of a nation of immigrants, which often gets neglected. Samuel P. Houston. C1. Immigrants pay taxes in the status quo. Randy Oliver Sr., writing fellow of the California for Project Stabilization in September 2000 on an online article, wrote this. I presume that taxes personality. While it is empirically true that illegal immigrants are hardworking and presumptuous, that they pay their fair share of taxes not admissible, verifiable, or probable. Although illegal immigrants pay billions of dollars with Social Security taxes, Social Security taxes are not the main source of revenue for state and federal government. Income taxes are, well, illegal immigrant workers have less opportunity to avoid Social Security taxes, while withholding they have the opportunity and motivation to avoid income taxes without holding. See, even if an immigrant worker could even evade taxes, they are paying into a system in which they could never withdraw any money. Henceforth, illegal immigrants are in an economic plus. Criteria 2. Tougher border protection laws cause a problem. Chuck Hagel, U.S. Senator, May 4, 2006, interviewed ABC This Week with George Stephaner. George Stephaner, one of our proposals President Bush is considering. Senator Hazel is interested in increasing the number of National Guard troops being sent to the border. Where do you stand, Senator Chuck Hagel? I think we have very, very careful here. There's not the role of our military. There's not the role of our National Guard. Let's start with the fact that we even have the capacity. We got 70% of the equipment of National Guards all across this country in Iraq. We got a National Guard member on the 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th tours to Iraq. We have to stretch our military as thin as we ever and seen in modern times. And what we're talking about here, sending the National Guards that may have any capacity to send up or down to the protect borders. That's not their role. I'll listen to the President, but I got a lot of questions about this. Criteria 3. Personal justice is the hand of mobs, not justice at all. Lucas Gutierrez, JD, National Director of Immigration Rights Project of the American Civil Liberty Union Foundation, states in April 29, 2005 press release titled ACLU dismayed a government's restricting endorsement of armed vigilance of California border. The Immigrants' Rights Project of the National American Civil Liberty Union is dismayed as a statement of government's restricting activities of the Minuteman vigilance at the Arizona border, encouraging private individuals to enforce further immigration laws in invitation to lawless increasing danger of abuse and violence. During the Minuteman's action in Arizona, the Immigrant Rights Project participated in legal observations of program to monitor the vigilance actions. We saw firsthand the presence of armed vigilance at border towns and communities create a climate of intimidation and fear among residents of the border communities. As a result, the Minuteman presence residents were afraid to send their children to school or to go shopping or engage in normal business activity since they were scared of being deported or judged for something they're not. C4. Immigration is bringing important skills assets to the U.S. Some of the most intelligent and ambitious individuals who are unsatisfied with their own countries bring their skills to America. Few countries offer the limitless opportunities in the United States offers. You can start your own business, learn high tech career, become a movie star, publish a best-selling novel, or even be elected to be office. People in other countries crave the same things we do, recognizing the wealth, fame, and the feeling of making difference. America offers endless ways to do for a nobody to become a great. Many countries of the world limit education opportunities, stifle entrepreneurship, and prevent individuals from reaping the reward of their hard work. Consequently, such individuals, the cream of the crop, have to come to America. In fact, our nation was founded by English and other Europeans that risked their lives to sail across the ocean and to an unknown future. America can't help but become better from the influence of such people. Adding an additional group of cheap labor adds to the flexibility of the business, leading to cheaper prices, becoming quality products, and higher profit. Labor is one of the number of the costs for doing the business. Businesses have trouble filling low skills jobs such as washing dishes or cleaning rooms. They have only two choices: raise the wages right high, enough to fill the jobs, or eliminate the position altogether. Well, higher wages sound good, but it means business must accept their lower profit margins, and they must raise prices to make the difference. A high price means we pay more for restaurants, hotels, factories, products, etc., while draining money from other segments of the economy, since we have less to spend. Lower profit margins means lower stock prices in our 401ks and less individual dollars for inflow. The second choice is eliminating jobs is obviously undesirable for a couple of reasons, not at least which is the fact that willing workers could be denied a job that business wants to offer. But also, when business eliminates these jobs, it means lower quality products and services. For example, your favorite restaurant might want to carry three bus people for the Friday night shift, but because of the labor shortage, it may only be able to hire 2 bus people. The work will still get done, but the time cleaning table is going to be tough. Do you think it will take the same amount of time to get the table busy on the night? These types of problems can be helped by increasing the labor pool through the increase of legal immigration. It gives struggling people all over the world opportunity for a better life. This country was built on immigrants who saw opportunity, political and religious freedom, etc. At some points in this debate, we need to set aside the question of whether it's good for America and look at the point of view of immigrants. Imagine you were in this place when you could be stoned to death for practicing your religion. Imagine you got paid the same regards of how hard you worked. Imagine you were unable to study for a new career, start up your own business. Imagine you were forced to rely on government rationing of food to scratch out a living. Imagine the only access to medical care was reaction to physicians with only a few months of training who had lacked vaccines and basic medical equipment. Would you want to live the rest of your life like this? Would you want to, when your kids to live the whole life like this? I'm guessing most people, even given a choice, would take the risk coming to America to achieve something better. Our country was built and has grown on the backs of such people. That is it.